It is market day. Good morning. All right, y'all. This is a poorly set up situation because I didn't think I was going to start filming right now, but I was like, you might as well do a little intro. So, my name is Sharice. I am the owner of Everyday Skin and Company, Everyday Skin Co. And today is our very first outdoor market. I started the company last October, and so this is my first year in business, and this is, it's like a lot of firsts. So, if this is your first time viewing one of my videos, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and let me know any type of content that you would like to see. It's such a terrible setup, but I promise you it will not be like this throughout the rest of the video. I'll have my real camera. I'm doing this on my phone really quick, but I know I forget to do intros and stuff like that, and then I have to do a voiceover, and I hate having to do voiceovers for introductions and stuff, because I just want you guys to get a real feel, again, if this is your first time. If it's not, then you already know my style. So yeah, nothing really to do today other than to go to the market. I just picked up some breakfast because I was not cooking this morning. My fiance will be accompanying me, and then my sister, she will be showing up at the market during the market time. The market is from 4 to 10 p.m. So it is an evening market because it's really, really hot today. It is 89 degrees right now. So, to say the least, it's a scorcher today. Don't have anything else to do. We have to be there at 2 o'clock. So, we have to get ice. I just got some water because, like I said, it's really hot today. I got water and some snacks. So, we're going to fill up the cooler. I think they will have stuff for us there, but I'm not about to worry about that. Like, if they do have a couple snacks or whatever, that's cool. But I still like to bring my own stuff, like beverages, and I didn't bring anything other than water because it's just that hot. I don't want juice. I need to stay hydrated. Even though it doesn't start till 4 o'clock, I was outside yesterday at 4 o'clock, and it's supposed to be the same temperature today, and I was burning up even though the sun was going down. It was so hot. It was hot all last night. It was hot I think I went outside at 9. It was hot at 9. So it's gonna be toasty today. And it's about an hour away in traffic. I mean, it's in Chicago. If I have never mentioned it in any other videos, I'm based out of Chicago. So this market is in Chicago, on the north side of Chicago. So when I say it's an hour away, it's not outside the city. It just takes that long to get from one side of the city to the other. I'm coming from the south suburbs right now. But yeah, it's just gonna take that long. See you guys once we get there and unload.
We are finally at the market, ready to set up. Now, I had every intention to talk to you guys while I was doing this setup live, but that just did not happen. I underestimated how extremely hot it would be out there setting up, and I just did not have the energy. Like, the sun was beaming, and I really was trying to get finished as quickly as I possibly could. I also was feeling a little lightheaded and dizzy, and I guess because it just was so freaking hot. But yeah, I pushed through and got the table set up. I did not get an opportunity to talk to you guys at all during the market. Unfortunately, it was my intention to check in, but the market was just extremely busy. After the setup time lapse, I do plan on doing a debrief of my experience, so I'll get into details about that then. I also did not get an opportunity to visit any of the other booths. I probably could have done that right after I got finished setting up, but like I said, I was extremely hot, and I went inside because they had air conditioning in the inside. And so I just didn't even get an opportunity to like walk around. So I asked my fiance to kind of record all of the different tables and all of the different companies so you guys can get a feel of what the market actually looked like besides just seeing the setup of the table, because again, I wanted you guys to see more of the actual market. I wanted this to be a true like market day vlog similar to some of the videos that I've watched. So I'm learning, and my next one, the video will be much better. I pray and hope, and hopefully it won't be as busy and I will get an opportunity to do this myself. But I do appreciate him for taking the time to actually go around. So if you're like me and you like to look at other people's table setups just for like inspiration, I'll share that in the next part of the video.
I gotta keep the moves in the first of me. Still worried that I wasted the best of me on your big yeah. Sometimes I read the new sense, it's just urgent. Trying to make sense of those shit got me a war in my mind. Gotta let go, thinking he was holding me. Choose wise, but it will pick up in front of me. Still wanna try, still believe in sunny inside. Good that they'll be on my mind. Gotta get right, tryna free my mind before the end of the world. I don't miss no ex, I don't miss no text. They choose not to respond. I don't regret, just pretend it should never happen. Half of us laying in place that our youth is in the present. Half of us chasing fountains with youth and it's in the present now. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas round me, high that they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, right at it die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just the one on hoodie, it's a crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting pissed off. Think we need to have a sun adventure. I could be a man, but maybe down the road. Right now, I would rather see my heart turn to chrome. Rather see my heart turn crystal. I can't even front like I don't miss you. Right now, I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about to pop up on your phone. Like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, right at it die. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. I'm outside in it. Right outside, PT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, right, gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right. Two-turn baby girl, you know me.
don't wait for nigga, no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can take that. And I really wanna know where you at. I was at that, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac. Cause I know these niggas know where the bag at. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to keep me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of niggas out here playing, they ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Miss Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty better skin, never seen top water. Got a bitch that's looking like a little, she a model. I got the key slip off my whip, key list. Cause I'm about to get the key to the city. Paddock, lighter, forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Going for a 12 fuck swat. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deal. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out. Told him wait for nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can take that. And I really wanna know where you at. I've been moving them out, and stealing with me. Then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest with the wood in the mouth. Bitch don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I don't wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. She sucking no dick, no hands with it. I just made the rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I been moving real gangster, so that shit make a crit. Shawty call me Crystal, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah. When I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I had the coupe in the lot. Going for a 12 fuck swat. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deal. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out.
All right, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that montage that my amazing fiance took. I actually, with me putting all of the clips together, that was my first time actually seeing it too. Well, so it was like really, really, really packed and crowded. And while the event was going on, you kind of don't realize how, you don't really realize how many people are coming and going. So it was good for me to kind of take a look and just like the pans around the whole entire venue. Like, it was a lot of people. So, with that being said, it being a lot of people, did that translate into more sales? And would I do this market again? Well, to answer the first question and the second question, it's the same answer. And the answer is no. But let's get into the reasons why I feel that way. Okay, this is my second market. This is my very first outdoor market. The very first market I did was an indoor market. And to be honest with you, based on the amount of customers or guests that were coming into the venue and coming into the space, comparing it to the amount of customers and guests that were at this event, this market, my sales were almost exactly the same. To be honest with you. So it's like mind blowing. I thought that if there were going to be more people, like thousands of people, which it probably was over 1,000 people at this market, then that would translate into more sales, and it just didn't. That is something to be mindful of, that a bigger market doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make more sales. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what the sales were, or what, in just a second. But to answer the second question, would I do it again? Now, that is part of the reason why I feel like I wouldn't do it again, because obviously I've tried it out this time and it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will be like that the second time around, but I think that
there were just a lot of options and a lot of vendors. And so that's something that I'm also going to keep in mind when I plan to go to other and participate in other markets, to kind of ask those questions like how many vendors are going to be participating, how many vendors are in the category that I'm in. That was something that I didn't ask or think to ask, and I'm sure that the vendor organizers, they kind of calculate how many of each category they want to have at the market. But I just think this market just had just way too many people, and you just, I'm gonna say, it had a lot of people there shopping or browsing, but it also had a lot of vendors there, and having both, it just didn't translate to lots of sales for me personally. So another reason why I don't think that I would do it again is because it was so hot. Remember, I told y'all, like, it was burning up. It's no way that I think I would ever do another market that has me out in the heat and I don't have a tent. Like, the tents were not allowed. They didn't allow tents. I don't know why. I'm just confused. I don't understand that at all. Even though they made it seem like the sun was gonna, which I guess like the sun was gone or shielded by the building by the time we started the market. The market didn't start till 4 p.m. But I had to set up, and y'all saw how I was setting up. I had to set up in the high boiling sun at 2 o'clock. And some people, I think, set up starting at 12. So that means that's prime sunshine, okay? So it was just like I was drenched. Like I was wet, sweating everywhere. That's just disgusting to me. Like to start the market off like that, just all icky feeling. I was ready to go before it even started, So I know I would never do another market that I can't control the weather, right? But I can at least I can pick for now indoor markets. I feel like that's my thing. I might still do some outdoor markets, but I'm thinking about doing them earlier in the day, like earlier morning markets, because doing a morning market in the evening up until the nighttime, this particular night, it just was extremely hot. And it also ran too late for me too as well. Like I feel like I don't want to do a market that runs all the way to 10 p.m. It's not conducive to my lifestyle right now. I am a new mom, and having a babysitter to babysit your child from pretty much when the sun comes up until like midnight, because that's pretty much, we had a grandparent sit from 12 to 12. Like that's a lot of hours for a new baby. My baby is very active, and you gotta be hands on with him. Okay, so I say all that to say that it's a lot for anybody. It's a lot for me to watch him all day. So let alone I don't want to what is the word? Like I don't want to overextend the graciousness of grandparents. They're grandparents. They love their grandkids, but I don't want to overdo it. So that's my stance. And yeah, that's again, this is my personal situation. Do I think the market was packed full of people? It had great energy. It had great vibes. All of that. The DJ was amazing. Absolutely. Really nice table setups. Really well-known businesses. Some that I never heard of. Some that we all know. We know Mayel. Like big sponsorships. Like I feel like it was a great market. Like setup was easy. It was very organized. Takedown was easy. All of that. So for anybody, I don't want to discourage anybody. So that's what I want to make. I don't want to discourage anybody because of my experience. But again, it's just not conducive when we think about all of the factors. It's not conducive for my lifestyle currently. So if they did it again at the same location, at the same time, not allowing tents, yeah, it's a no. And then like I said, also, I don't know if people were really there to purchase or to party. And I think that that's something I'm just going to have to do more research ahead of time. Because again, it had great foot traffic, but these people didn't have bags, okay? And y'all can see in the video who had bags, who didn't. So a lot of people were there to kick it because it was for Juneteenth. So it was a celebration market. So it will be interesting to see how I feel about doing a different market that is outdoors, but it is not tied to a holiday. So now that I done got all of that out of the way, let's get to the numbers. If that's what you wanted to hear, here we are. Wait, y'all, before we get into numbers, let me also mention that I almost forgot about this, that during the setup, my wheels on my crate thing, I'll probably show it to you guys in another video, or maybe you saw it in the beginning, I think. But the freaking wheels broke, and my amazing fiance had to carry my heavy tote cart thing on his shoulders. Like, I'm just like, this cannot be happening. But my products are very, very heavy. Like, I would recommend anybody getting that cart, and I'm probably going to do a video about all of the things that I purchased for the market, because I think that's like good info. Like, I would definitely recommend it, but just not for somebody that has heavy, very, very heavy products. And my products are heavy. All of my products are glass, so that it's just heavier than the average. It's not plastic. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the numbers. Okay, the total number of orders that I had was 16 orders. I would have had 17 orders, but when the market first started, something was going on with my chip and tap Shopify card reader thingy, and I couldn't get it to work. And she said she was going to come back, and she didn't. So, I mean, literally, like, it was within seconds of the market started. It started at 4 o'clock, and by like 4:05, she was like, okay, yeah, let me purchase. And I couldn't, like, so that's just something to, like, also note. Like, don't be like me. Make sure you have everything already set up. Make sure you have both of your payment portals, whatever. Because I also had my Square card reader, but I haven't actually set it up yet because I didn't think I was going to need it. It's like, why you buy a Square card reader and don't set it up before the market? So I was basically scrambling, and I had to use my phone for all of the transactions because it wouldn't work. So, like, my anxiety was through the freaking roof. But yes, I missed out on the sale because of that, unfortunately. Actually, I said 17. I had 16 sales. We actually had 17. We would have had 18. The reason why I say 17 is because in the midst of that happening, we also had another person, like maybe 10 minutes later, trying as well. And my fiance was like, we're not about to miss out on another sale. And he just had the person cash app him, like, really quick. So, yeah. I'm just like, you gotta have your stuff together, girl. So I'm learning, but so total sales $487.68. And I would say that is a failed market, because my place in my mind is for the number that I want to achieve at the end of the market. I want to 4x whatever it costs to participate. So whatever that fee is to participate in the market, I want to 4x that. And I did not. I came short. The fee for this market was $150. So then that would mean that I wanted to make at least $600, and then everything else, like, that was my goal, and everything else is like, great, you know, you surpass your goal. And I feel like that's a successful market because you 4x your fee. We didn't even break to 500. So yeah, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, and that's why I said that the market that I did, the very first one I did, that market, I think I only had, actually, no thanks, let me just look it up really quick. So that market was on February 17th, and that market I had a total of 11 transactions. So 11 transactions. This one I would have had, well, I have 17 transactions, would have had 18. And that market, legit, when I tell you that the market legit only had 50 people there. Like, there was nobody there. And I was able to get 11 people to purchase something from me out of 50. It's amazing. Wow. The market that I just did, the Juneteeth market, it was thousands of people there. And not only that, I know for a fact that we at least talked to 100, because and that's also a good way to track to see how many people you come in contact with. I had tester like sticks for my body butter, so I would give out sticks for people to try, and I ran out of sticks. I had 100 of them, and I ran out, and I had to go back to my other sticks, and I used about 15 of those. So we talked to at least 115 people and I only got 17 sales, which I guess maybe that's good, but it's not good to me because my mouth was dry, I was tired, I was hot, and I'm like, this is a lot of work and not a lot of compensation. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep doing markets. I do have some more planned for the next this month because whatever I do, I probably won't be posting until August. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think that the sales were good? Do you think that the market was a flop? Do you think it was a success? Let me know in the comments. My baby is crying in the background. So sorry, y'all, but that's all I got. Until the next video. Peace out.